Hi, my name is Renuka and I'm a printmaking artist, biomaterial developer, and a journalist. I guess I started off with textiles and printmaking back at university, but I'd always known that there was more than just creating a surface or a pattern. It was more about the materials and how we connected to them, particularly through sustainability. So an example of how these different practices intersect is that I love natural dyes. I love working with them, and onion skins are a really strong source of natural dye. And I just thought, hey, these are gonna go straight to compost. It's kind of a shame. Why don't I try and do something with them? I'm currently based in the Scottish Highlands, working with a textile brand at the Scottish Association for Marine Science called Crew Bag, and I'm working in their studio, also developing my own practice. And it's been a really inspiring environment to be in. One thing I also love is dancing. Dancing is a big part of freedom for me, and it actually connects back to the mark making. For me, every mark is something that can't be made again. And that's also why I love printmaking, because everything is unique. For me, art and design has never really been something that's frivolous. I've always used it to say something, to put my opinion out there. And it just so happens that those topics usually revolve around society and the environment. Ultimately, the intention with Studio Mudra, the practice that I formed to bring all my interests together, is to move towards a more caring and inclusive society. The latest collection that I'm developing is called Heal, and it's just a reflection of the sort of collective mental health crisis that we faced as a result of the pandemic. I wondered if, putting out stimulating visuals or art was a way to sort of help people have some of that excitement again. And Mudra, circling back to the first collection of Fungal Revolution, that was sort of inspired by my time at the Biodesign Institute. And so that was when I really felt all the pieces coming together. We need a deeper understanding of these organisms that live and coexist with us, not to serve us. And so I want to use Mudra as a platform to talk about things like this that are slightly more abstract perhaps, but are coming into consciousness and will be really important for the future ahead of us. Working as a solo creative, sometimes as a freelancer you get very lonely, or it's hard to bounce ideas when there's no one in your immediate vicinity. So having a platform like the floor actually is fantastic in that you have that direct connection with your fans, which is awesome.